Let's learn how to trigger your Paradigm schedules through Airflow. New configurations in Airflow can be a hassle, so we've created a GitHub repo with step-by-step instructions to make it easy for you. So let's get to the demo. The first thing you'll need to do is access your existing Airflow project. I've got mine in VS Code. Next, you'll add two Python files to the DAGs folder of your Airflow project, dags.py and paradime-schedules.py. And you can find both of these files in the GitHub repo. The dags.py file sets up a workflow, DAG, in Airflow for executing and monitoring your dbt schedule from Paradime. And we'll make three configurations to this file. First, we'll rename our DAG ID, which is required by Airflow. I'll rename it to Paradime Bolt Run. Next, we'll specify how often we want the DAG to run by changing the DAG interval. You can leave it as hourly, but I'm going to change it to daily because we don't need to run up that data warehouse bill. And lastly, change the value of schedule name to the name from your Paradime Schedules.yaml file. You can find this by going over to the editor in Paradime, click Paradime Schedules.yaml, copying the name, and pasting it back in your dags.py file. With that configured, let's save our file and begin deploying our Airflow project. I'm using Astronomer to manage my Airflow project, so to set up all the necessary containers for deployment, I'll run a simple command in my terminal, astro deploy dags. Once that's executed, I grab the Airflow UI URL from the bottom and paste it in a new window. Here we can see our new DAG, Paradime Bolt Run, but we're not quite ready to run it. First, we need to generate an API key and add it to Airflow. To do this, head over to Paradime and click Settings, click Workspaces, and then scroll down and click Generate API Key. And we'll add all these variables to Airflow. So from the Airflow UI, click Admin, then Variables, and create three separate variables: URL, XAPI Key, and XAPI secret. These names have to be exact because we're calling them in the Paradime Schedules.py file. And for the values, add the values that you generated from the Paradime API key. Now it looks like everything's set up properly, so let's go back to the DAGs and click the Triggered DAG button. And there it is, our run was successful. And lastly, if you want to double check that your Paradime schedule was run successfully, head over to Paradime and click Bolt, click on your Paradime schedule, and you should find a successful dbt run that was triggered via API. So that's how you trigger your Paradime schedules through Airflow. And as always, don't forget to commit your changes.